Hi guys, welcome back to Twinkie's channel. This is Twinkie. She's in a bit of a mood today for some reason. It's her birthday. She's 10 weeks old today, and she is going to be our lovely demonstration as I teach you guys how to teach your pig how to spin in a circle. Here's why I'm making this video. The biggest thing that I wanted to do with my pig was be able to train her to do tricks and be the cool pig that everybody wants to see. So I looked up all different videos, all different dog videos to see how I could train her. Dog videos did not work for me because pigs are very different from dogs. After looking, I found very few training videos for pigs, and the ones that I did find didn't work for her. I just created my own training techniques that I wanted to share with you guys today. The first trick I taught Twinkie was how to spin. She already knows it very well. I was going to film it during the process of doing it, but I wanted to know what my technique was before I introduced it to you guys. Okay, the two things you're gonna need is a pig, your reward, and patience. So that's technically three things. The first step is to just get them to follow your finger. She follows my finger wherever I go. Now before she thinks there's a treat in my hand. There's not. So what you're gonna do is you're going to get a treat. So for her, she's only 10 weeks old. I have to wait till 12 weeks so I can get her treats. So she just eats little pellets of her food, which she is perfectly fine with. She doesn't know the difference. So I get her to start by following my finger with the food. So she follows the scent. There she goes, following the scent. And then when she learns to follow it, I give it her as a reward. Once you get them to be able to follow your finger, you're gonna have them go and follow in a circle like this. So see, she follows your finger and then you give her the reward. You can do it again. You just keep doing it until she understands, and you're gonna be saying the word as you go. So for my word, I like to say spin. You can say twirl, you can say whatever you want. Twinkie, spin. There you go. So then as she slowly starts to get it, she will slowly start to understand that she has to go in a circle as you move the treat in a circle. Now that you have her being able to go in the circle when your finger goes in the circle, you're gonna start limiting it to have your finger not go in the full circle. She knows it. Not go in the full circle, but just go next to the eye and just go like that. Okay? You're just going to want to slowly start not moving the full circle. Maybe you only do a half circle with your finger. And what I recommend is not when you do point your finger, don't have the treat in the hand, have it in a different one so she follows your command and then gets her reward, not following the scent of the food. So I have nothing in my hand. Twinkie, go. She follows through it the whole circle as she would because she wants your attention again. Now that you have the motion of going in the half circle, you're now going to go on ahead and start just trying to do a flick next to her eye like that. And it takes a little bit, and if it's okay to go back and forth, but make sure while you're doing it, you constantly say spin or twirl or whatever. I say spin. Twinkie, spin. Good girl. And also you want to make sure that the food is not the only motivation. Love, pet scratches is also motivation for her to do it. Otherwise she thinks of you as the food giver instead of her friend, her caretaker, or her mom. Twinkie. Good girl. Okay, so now one thing that you're gonna start to do is now just remember to just keep flicking like that and go like that. Take your finger, go next to her eye and just go like that, and she should start to get the command with your finger. Now that is almost complete and you can stop it there if you want, but if you want to continue to do it, which I like to train Twinkie to the utmost possibility because it tires her brain out, which tires her out, which stops her from running around the house screaming because she's bored. Now going to start having her, she thinks start is the word to spin because it starts with an S. But now since you've been saying the word spin over and over and over, you are now going to try to just get her to spin without having to move your finger. So she knows the word now, so every time I say spin, she's going to spin and then she's gonna get her treat. But what I do, so she knows that she's about to get trained, I do this for all the tricks, I hold it up at my chest so she knows the treat's up there and I say spin. There you go. Good girl. You're so smart. Yeah. So there you go. You have your trained spinning pig. For me, I think it took us one training session to be able to follow the finger and just do a half circle like that. And then it took us, I think it took me like 2 days to get her to just do it with holding it here and go spin. There you go. Good girl. She got plenty of treats from this video. She is a good and happy and quiet girl now. The other thing about training, because pigs are the biggest motivation is food, is in order for your pig not to become fat, as you can see Twinkie is a pretty good size, in order for them not to be fat, I give the majority of her food in activities. So it's not just putting a bowl down like this and letting her eat it. I do half of it with that, and then the other half I either fill up her toys like this dog training puzzle so she has an activity to do which tires out her brain, or I put a bunch of treats, or not her treats, her food. I put her food to get her meal inside of like the ball pit, so she has to go root around in the ball pit to find some. So that's the other way I feed it to her. So I'm not feeding her extra, I'm feeding her the same amount that she should be getting fed, but instead of just putting it in a bowl and letting her finish it in a minute, I give her activities that last around 20 minutes each, which she really enjoys. That's all me and Twinkie have for you today. So if you have any tricks that you would like me to learn so that I can teach you guys how I do it, or any comments or ideas, let me know down in the comments. And that is all me and Twinkie have for you. Say bye.